Hello, Andy here. Today's ride is a very special one indeed, and I'm headed towards Exeter, hoping to be able to test drive the BSA Bantam. So, finally arriving at CMS. The last mile or two was a little bit challenging. Let's go and talk to the guys. Ignition on, down to the right. I quite like that actually. It says high. Alright, clutch in. Marvellous. Ooh, clutch is very light. So is the throttle. It trickles along beautifully. And when I go back the direction we came, of course I don't have the benefit of sat-nav at the moment. Oh, indicators nice and clear, nice and bright. But the actual display itself isn't terribly... Oh, we've got a rev counter. But it is a very, very bright day and we're facing into the sun. Controls very easily to hand. You're very up and down, very straight, but I already know that. Yeah, even the rear view mirrors aren't too bad. Idling away nicely. Just pull up slowly, nice and easy. Find somewhere to stop for a walk. As soon as you open the throttle, there's a nice bit of urge, but it's not as torquey clearly as a BSA Ghost. And the instruments are at a nice angle. You still know you're on a single cylinder bike. Does need a bit more revving to get it going. I think I'm probably too low. Of course, this is a 6-speed, so you're going to have to be up and down the gears a bit more. Very flickable as well. We're in 5. Let's go down to 4. Sun's done 539.7 miles now. Ticking over beautifully. Controls on the right hand side feel quite familiar, those on the left really quite unfamiliar. Exhaust note is fairly muted, but it's very clear what it is. The view mirrors are a bit blurred already. I'm on a BSA Bantam! Marvellous! It just feels natural the moment you're on it. Feet underneath you. Bars just in front of you, comfortable arm's length, good visibility. This is going to be an ideal filtering bike for these sorts of conditions. First gear. Traffic light Grand Prix, what's it like on this? We haven't really got that much to challenge me, have we? Power delivery is pretty much linear really on this one. I don't know what the speed limit is here. Yeah, it feels comfortable. There's 60 now. We're on the A30. Gets up to 70 quite comfortably. Oh yes, let's take this exit he recommended and do some country lanes exploring. Hang a left here. Just going under the Exeter runway, I think. Beautiful display in these more muted lights. It's quite dim and full bright sunlight. Everything's super light. That's the rev limiter kicking in. The only thing with this bike is the seat height isn't that bad actually. Although it's 800mm, it's not that much of a stretch for me. Whereas the Tron 400, which was nominally 780, was almost impossible because it was wider at the point where you have to put your legs down. Whereas this, it's pretty much straight down. Mid to high 30s, it feels comfortable enough. Good opportunity there, because there's a pub, we could do a nice walk round. turning circle like. First gear, let's do a walk round and then we'll find some more places. So here's the short arse test. Can we get the side stand down? Oh, magnificent. That's so easy. And of course it's a lighter bike than my Gold Star, so much less problems in manoeuvring around. And I can hear the radiator fan on. It's a really hot day. Nice alloy wheels there. Only thing I worry about is this finish. Let's get the other camera out and do a proper walkie. Brushed stainless exhaust, access to the oil filler in there. Okay, I won't pull the side panels off. Finish feels really nice. Budget bike, less than 3.5 grand. Third, fourth, fifth, 4,000, 5,000 revs. Brilliant. Quite ideal also for those city commutes where you're up to traffic lights, roundabouts, stopping, starting, dodging in and out of places. And you can tell by the way I'm talking how much I'm enjoying riding this little bike. It's not threatening, it's not intimidating, but it does make you want to ride, and it does make you want to make it handle, make it go. Enjoying myself big styly here. Happy days. We're at Marsh Green now. Oh, let's do a brake test. Yes, it certainly brakes at these sort of speeds very competently. Back brake, yeah, works, but it's not sharp, which is what you want in a back brake. You want it to be there, but you don't want it to lock up the rear wheel. There we are, out in the sticks, me Hansons, in the little villages. And this bike makes you feel confident, you know, very quickly. You know, there is nothing scary about it at all, but it does make you want to ride it in a way that makes the most of the things it's got to hand, which is a moderate amount of power, a moderate amount of torque, good braking, good handling, ideal sort of light middleweight, if you like. Yes, time to turn around, I think, and go back. And there is a bit of go when you get up that rev range. Oh, here we go. Down there. It does turn fairly fast, this sets. So if you're used to something a bit slower on the turn, you know, something like a cruiser, you might need a bit of readjustment to... Oh yeah, so much fun. So much fun. Distance will be fun to ride this bike in the nice Dartmoor National Park. A little bit of white finger, but I do get that a lot, and I think that's probably more me and my aging body. But it is a single, remember? So a very different beast to things like the Royal Enfields, which are single overhead camshaft and 5-speed. Don't know what the fuel consumption is yet, but it's going to be like 100 to the gallon, isn't it, on this class of machinery? And you can fly through these lanes if you want, but it's probably not safe to do so. Just a brief burst, running it up through the revs. See what it's like if you were out with your mates and they were getting on, and whether you would keep up, which I think you would, but you'd want to choose who you ride with. Grips are very similar to my Gold Star 20s, and you can just trickle quite easily. I'm in fourth, you know, probably better in third, not a huge difference. See, on a bike like this, you just want to explore, wouldn't you? You want to take those side roads, because there's no worry about, you know, what's it going to be like when you have to turn it round or negotiate some tricky surfaces. It's confidence exploring, and there's a reasonable amount of torque, especially if you get the revs in the right place. Third, fourth, the town and country gears. Fifth, sixth, motorway and open roads, I reckon. Yeah, I think the indicators are alright once you get used to how they're... you just want to kind of swing it into bends and things. And it's nice and easy to come to a halt, quite controlled. You are all present and correct. He's back. You have a good ride?
It's absolutely phenomenal.
Exactly.
I've never been so quickly impressed with a whole bike in my entire life.
Exactly my opinion.
It was a wonderful, wonderful bit of kit.
Wonderful little bike.
I might just get one.
What a good idea. Bye for now. Bye bye. So you saw that. That was the second guy after. That was the guy after me test riding, and you saw his reaction. That's pretty much mine too. A brilliant little bike. They'll sell loads. So, I haven't already wrapped up this video. I've been Anglo Captain Clumsy. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Subscribing particularly important, gets us more leeway with YouTube, and then I can deliver better content. And if you really like the videos, don't forget you can now take out channel membership for 99p. So thanks for watching, and hopefully see you in the next one, which will be coming soon.